You guys all know what's going down. No, you probably don't. Anyways, probably the reason why you're gonna be listening to this is if you're in Rhythm in the KBverse server. Anyways, so basically, there's one of my friends called Jetty. He is a big fat simp, and he keeps playing. Do you know the Rhythm bot? So there is a Rhythm bot for Discord servers, and he keeps playing this girl's YouTube videos on repeat, and it's probably because girls have really soft, smooth, angelic voices that are really relaxing to listen to. So I looked up this girl's channel myself, and this is what came up.
So, let me tell you about it.
No, that was a very bad example, but wait, let me get a better example. Sorry.
But yeah.
Oh, no, you
my
can't,
God,
you
I
can't
landed-
even tell where. Anyways, no, this isn't smooth, not angelic, not soft. I'm very sorry. Summer, you're probably watching this right, listening to this right now. I just wanted to say that I don't know. Am I being mean by saying this? But okay, just no. Okay. No, Jenny, he's clearly simping, and we got to do something about this. So, they're saying that my voice is smoother. I don't know. Maybe it's smoother than Summer's. I'm not sure. But that's why I'm gonna tell you the story today about the monk. So please keep your arms, legs, and genitals in the right at all times, and let's get into the video. Okay, anyways, way too long of an intro. So basically, the story. So there was a person. Okay, his name will be called Alvin, and I think a good nickname for him would be Alvino Smallpino, because in fact he actually does have a small pino. So Alvino Smallpino was driving on the road one day, and he's 15 years old, so he's actually quite in fact underaged. So he was underage driving on the highway one day out in the open country. Until his car broke down, and yeah, that's kind of what you get for underage driving. You're not allowed to be doing that stuff. So on the side of the highway, in the middle of nowhere, he sees a monastery. Okay, don't ask me why the monastery is there. This is just a story. Okay, this is not real life. Although, okay, so, anyways, Alvino Smallpino, with his broken car, walks up to the monastery, and he knocks on the door. A monk opens the door, and the monk is very friendly. So he makes a deal with the monk and so the monk lets him stay in the monastery for the night, and he was very grateful. So while he was sleeping, okay, well, Alvino Smallpino woke up at around 3 a.m. Okay, because he had to go take a pee-pee with the Smallpino. So he heard some very strange noises coming throughout the door. So he opened the door that led to his room, and he looked down the corridor, and he could hear some very strange noises. And I'm not going to go into detail on the strange noises if I get demonetized. But there were some very strange noises coming from the end of the hallway. So he did not definitely want to go investigate, because this is like some next level stuff that he would definitely get in trouble for. So instead, in the morning, he did ask the monk, "Hey, what were those strange noises I heard down the corridor last night?" And the monk said, "I'm sorry, Alvino Smallpino, I cannot tell you because you must become a monk." So Alvino said, "Now, monk, please tell me, how am I gonna become a monk? I really want to know what those strange noises I heard last night were." So the monk said, "You must do 3 challenges, okay? 3 extremely hard challenges. You must complete them to become a monk, and then you'll be able to finally know what those strange noises were last night." Okay, so Mr. Monk said, "Alvino Smallpino, you have to complete these 3 very hard challenges. So, number 1, we all know that you're simping for Doja Cat, so you must go to every single one of her concerts for the next year, and on the very last one, you will confess your love to her." He said, "You must go confess your love for Doja Cat. So, because we know you simp for her, so you will go to every single one of her concerts for the next year, and on the very last one, you'll confess your love for her." So for the whole entire year, he went to every single one of her concerts, and on the very last one, he ran up on stage, getting chased by all the security guards, and he said, "I love you, Doja Cat." And then she slapped him in the face, and he fell off the stage. The end. So he went back to the monastery, and he said, "Monk, please, I completed this challenge. It took me a whole year." And he said, "No, you've only completed one of the 3 challenges. You may not become a monk yet. Do number 2. This challenge number 2 is you have to kiss BTS Jimin." So, and go to every single one of his concerts for 2 whole years. So, for 2 whole years, he went to every single one of the BTS concerts, which he actually enjoyed. And on the very last one, he went to his idol because he's gay, BTS Jimin, and kissed him full on the lips, and also got slapped in the face and got thrown off the stage and broke all his bones. So he finally went to the monk at the monastery and said, "Please, Mr. Monk, surely that's enough to become a monk. I can surely find out what those noises were." But the monk said, "No, you must complete challenge number 3 to become a monk, which is you must chop off your small penis." Oh no, Alvino small penis. The title would make no sense without a small penis. It would be more like Alvino no penis, but Alvino was so determined to he was so determined to know what was making those noises that he did it. Okay, he chopped off his small penis. So now he became Alvino no penis. And finally he went to the monk. So he finally went back to the monk and said, "Please, Mr. Monk, I've sacrificed everything. My face, I've broken all my bones, my small penis. What more do you want?" But the monk says, "Okay, well, I think that's enough. You're now a monk. You can finally see what was behind the corridor making the strange noises at night." So Alvino small penis gets led down a door through a corridor, and the monk just leaves him there. So he keeps walking down the corridor, and there is another door at the end. He opens the door, which leads to another corridor. He opens that door, and which leads to another long corridor. It takes him about 20 whole minutes of walking down the corridors, until at the very last door he opens, and he finally sees what was making those strange noises at night, that was keeping him up all night. On that very first night where he underage drived. Do you want to know what was behind that door? Well, I'm sorry, I can't tell you because you're not a monk yet. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. This was mainly for my friends, for Jetty. So basically, yeah. Hopefully you found this more relaxing and you stopped simping. On summer. So yeah. Thank you for actually watching it. Hopefully you enjoy it. Good night.